COVID deaths rise to 51. Virgin Islands pioneer Clarence Thomas laid to rest. Honorable FLAX-CHARLES tackles issues. PARAQUITA Bay Management Committee established. 34 homes built under VIP, says Premier. MIYA'S law filed in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Government to introduce Food Security and Sustainability Act. All these stories when 284 returns.
Live stream cable TV is here with CCT Live. Access over 80 channels that you can watch either at home or when you're on the go. And don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Rewind and watch in your own time. Come to CCT today and ask about our 1-month free trial offer. CCT Live. Bring it home.
The wait is over. CCT Fire is here. Experience ultra-fast downloads, seamless streaming, and even more reliable connectivity on an all-new fire-blazing super-fast CCT Fiber network. CCT Fire. Bring it home and upgrade today.
Is business slow, cash flow down, hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media at cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.
Welcome everyone. It's Tuesday, February 1st, 2022. I'm Nia Douglas coming to you live from the beautiful British Virgin Islands. A happy Tuesday to one and all. Thank you so much for joining us. Starting off today's news, the BVI has recorded 2 new COVID-related deaths, despite the large numbers of recoveries, which has reduced the active positive cases in the territory down to below 200 cases. This was confirmed by the Ministry of Health in an epidemiological report dated Monday, January 31st, 2022. Our Kamal Haynes has that report.
According to the report, the total COVID-related deaths in the BVI now stands at 51. This is an increase from the 49 deaths that were reported 3 days prior in the January 28th epidemiological summary. But the ministry did not reveal the ages nor the gender of the deceased. Meanwhile, the report also indicated that there were 142 recoveries and 53 new positive cases, bringing the total active cases in the BVI down to 181. Of that sum, more than 81% are on the island of Tortola, which has 148 cases. The sister islands of Virgin Gorda and Jost Van Dyke each have 24 and 9 cases respectively. But the analysis of the cases further gave a detailed breakdown of the origin of the 181 cases. According to the information presented, 74 are categorized as local cases, while 26 are contacts of cases. The remaining 81 cases were detected within persons who intended to travel, with 9 detected on entry screening day 0, 43 on entry screening day 7, and 29 on travel screening. The report also indicated that there are a total of 12 persons hospitalized at the Dr. D. Orlando Smith Hospital. But with this new update, it now means that the BVI has collected a total of 98,664 samples to be tested, with 91,106 persons testing for the virus in the territory. Of those samples tested, the BVI recorded a total of 5,928 positive cases with 5,696 recoveries. But also to note, the vaccination rate continues to gradually climb in the BVI as the government aims to reach their goal of herd immunity by getting 22,500 persons fully vaccinated. So far, a total of 17,267 persons are now fully vaccinated, while 1,577 partially vaccinated, to bring that total to 18,844 persons once the latter category receives their second dose. I am Kamal Haynes reporting for 284 News.
In other news, today the friends, family, and esteemed colleagues of Clarence C. Thomas gathered at the St. Paul's Episcopal Church in Seacoast Bay to celebrate the late pioneer's legacy across the Virgin Islands. Several past and present legislators attended the ceremony, as well as Rotarians and prominent figures in the Virgin Islands, many of whom had the privilege of working alongside Mr. Thomas and others who were able to speak to his impact on the territory in many different capacities. Tributes were given by Pastor Melvin Turnbull, Inez Archibald, Roosevelt Smith Sr., the Honorable Julian Fraser, representative for the 3rd District, Dr. Kedrick Pickering, and Gerard Ferrara. In the eulogy given by Mr. Archibald Christian, Mr. Thomas's life was detailed. From his early days having to balance farming and schoolwork, to becoming one of the first licensed plumbers in the Virgin Islands and installing the VI's very first flush toilet. The eulogy also described his journey to expanding his plumbing empire, all while maintaining his knack for altruism as a Rotarian and community leader. Ultimately, Mr. Thomas was remembered as a pioneering figure in his chosen trades, but also as a family man, a teacher, and a true patriot of the Virgin Islands. Up next, Honorable FLAX-CHARLES discusses the highly anticipated medical schools. This story and more after a word from our sponsors.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Brilliant Hands and Minds tutoring services, one-on-one tutorials in math and English, intense homework assistance, academic enrichment, school projects, effective communication and public speaking development, sign language for adults and children on Saturdays only. Registered with the Virgin Islands High School Certificate Program, Brilliant Hands and Minds can help you too. Offering intense curriculum-based training to help you or your loved ones get their high school diploma. It's time to make your family's education a #1 priority. Hurry, space is limited. Brilliant Hands and Minds Learning Center. We are the trained education professionals.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny Boy, come, yes, Sonny.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny Boy. Hold on there. You must have cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Welcome back, viewers. At-large Representative and Junior Minister for Trade and Economic Development has shed light on a number of happenings within the Trade Department, as well as the nation. Honorable Flax was at the time speaking with our own Ron Grant in an exclusive interview. Take a look.
Yes, and I'll tell you, we have gotten at the Trade Department saw an increase in the amount of trade license applications, and you know, the creative juices started to flow when the pandemic started. Persons were without work. Persons said, this might be an opportunity for me to do something new. I had such a great idea the other day, and now is the time for me to start that process, to put that idea into motion and make it a reality. And so one of the things that we're going to be partnering with the BVI Accounting Association to ensure that persons have the tools in place, whether it's QuickBooks or whatever, you know, application they want to use to make sure their financials are in order, to make sure that they have a great marketing plan, that their branding is on point. And those are the things that we want to do. Sometimes you mightn't get it right all at once. And we won't leave out the persons who have been in business forever or have a medium or large business, because we always need that little extra push. And so you always have to have that little refresher course. Trends, things change. You know, today the color might be black, tomorrow it's blue. And so we have to make sure that our young people and our business people on a whole are on target.
Honorable FLAX-CHARLES also mentioned the possible development of medical schools in the territory.
Of course, we're in the COVID era and not making any excuses, but things do happen, but we are on our way to having that medical school in the BVI. There are a lot of parts to it too, because we will also have students coming in from outside of the territory. You need to look at the housing, the student visas, the work permits for instructors, and so forth. So it's a big package, but we are moving ahead with that particular project.
Now, with that in mind, what do you think that will signal for the BVI? What would medical schools mean for the territory to have such an institution here for us? Like you mentioned, for students to come from abroad, but also the possibility of our local students as well being able to participate in that program.
Well, Ron, that is a must. It is a must, and I have mentioned before that our local students who aspire to go into the medical field will have an opportunity to apply, just like they have applied to every other medical school, culinary school all around the world, or even here at HLSCC. Yes. It's not an automatic process. You have to apply and meet the credentials. And we have a lot of brilliant minds here in our young people who aspire to be doctors, pathologists, X-ray technicians, and so we are going to be paving the way where they don't necessarily have to leave the BVI in order to get that experience in the medical field or to be trained in the medical field in the first instance.
To view the entire interview with at-large Representative Honorable Shireen FLAX-CHARLES and our very own Ron Grant, tune in tonight at 7 p.m. Also in today's news, according to a government press release, Cabinet has approved the establishment of a management committee for the Paraquita Bay agricultural lands, which are the largest single area of crown lands used for agriculture in the territory. Minister for Fisheries and Agriculture, Dr. the Honorable Natalio D. Wheatley, said that the committee will support the farming community at Paraquita Bay in the production of high-quality food through sustainable commercial agriculture. Honorable Wheatley said, "We envision that the estate will not only serve as a mecca for agricultural production, but our farmers will make strong linkages with our education and tourism sectors. It is our aim that Paraquita Bay will be the model for the orderly and efficient use of crown lands for agriculture in the territory." The committee is chaired by Dr. Harlan Vanterpool, who said he firmly believes that food security is critical to BVI national security. The other members are Ms. Keisha Frett, Mr. Alton Vanterpool, Mr. Orrin Hodge, Mr. Kenrick Headley, Ms. Janelle Hodge, who will be serving as secretary. While ex officio members are Mrs. Carolyn Stout Igwe, Permanent Secretary for the Ministry of Education, Culture, Youth Affairs, Fisheries, and Agriculture, Mr. Norval Young, representing the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Natural Resources, Labor and Immigration, and Mr. Theodore James, the Director of Agriculture and Fisheries. The government says that the committee will be responsible for recommending the level and types of agricultural production, reviewing existing allocation of lands, recommending efficient use of lands for greater levels of production, recommending policy to govern the lands, reviewing applications for use of the lands, as well as recommending educational and agricultural programs. The Paraquita Bay Settlement Project was established by an Executive Council decision in 1992 as part of a policy decision in 1988 to revive agriculture. Up next, the Premier says that his administration built 34 homes for displaced residents due to the 2017 hurricanes. Stay tuned.
Live stream cable TV is here with CCT Live. Access over 80 channels that you can watch either at home or when you're on the go. And don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Rewind and watch in your own time. Come to CCT today and ask about our 1-month free trial offer. CCT Live. Bring it home.
Is business slow, cash flow down, hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.
Welcome back, viewers. Since the Virgin Islands Party VIP administration took office in 2019, approximately 34 homes have been built for socially displaced residents who were affected by the hurricanes of 2017. This was revealed by Premier Andrew Foy during his annual First District report, which was held in Capoons Bay on the night of Saturday, January 29th. Kamal Haynes has those details.
In getting his message across, Premier Andrew Foy said that his government continues to assist those residents who have been socially displaced following the tragic hurricanes of 2017 that devastated the British Virgin Islands. He said that since being elected in February 2019, the Ministry of Health and Social Development has completed a total of 34 housing projects.
Through the Ministry of Health and Social Development, your government has built over 34 homes across all the 9 districts. I said that your government, since taking office, have built over 34 homes or assisted in 34 homes being built or renovated for persons who were socially displaced following Irma, persons like Frankie Smith that you saw this evening, and many others. This is your government working for you. Whenever you help those who do not have to have, you're walking according to the principles that God have set out for you. Not to say that those who have will need help, but in our society, we have to always seek for that balance.
While also present during the report to give their testimony on the initiative was West End resident Frankie Smith, who received his keys to his new home back in November 2021. Well, he thanked the VIP administration for ensuring that both him and his mother now have a comfortable house to live in.
Good night, all in attendance. My name is Franklin Smith, otherwise known as Frankie and Ijaro.
Yes, sir.
I am here tonight because I accepted a special invitation to be here. And not only that, I was one of few who was devastated in the catastrophe of Irma. So, I am here publicly on behalf of myself and my mother, who is not present to this occasion, to publicly thank the government and Mr. Andrew Foy and his team. Everyone know and experience different struggles in the course of that catastrophe not too long ago. I just now recovering myself, so I could not neglect to not show up here tonight and say a few words and give some thanks for the help that I received.
Meanwhile, Premier Andrew Foy also revealed that the Joes Hill Manor Housing Development Project will be completed and ready to receive residents soon. He said despite this project commencing under the last National Democratic administration, it was his government's goal to see the project through to ensure that residents can benefit from the initiative.
We also have housing units under construction in the Jones Hill Development, under the Jones Hill Development Project by the Social Security Board, and soon they will be ready for occupancy. This project was started under this government in terms of the construction. It was envisaged by the last government. But again, the will to do it for the people, because of lack of cohesiveness and unity, caused the people to have to wait years later. But you took care of that on 25th February 2019. So when you look at this, they will soon be ready for occupancy. Our mission is to ensure that those homes get into the hands of those who truly need them. This project will be aligned with our Go Green initiatives so that government and the Social Security Board can lead by example.
Premier Andrew Foy said his government has been doing a lot since taking office to ensure that locals become land and house owners. He said this was also evident in the recently ended stamp duty waiver initiative, which exempted locals from having to pay taxes on land and house purchases between 2020 to the end of 2021. According to the Premier, this initiative saved locals more than $5 million in total, which he said would have been the tax accumulated from the total properties bought during the waiving of that tax. I'm Kamal Haynes reporting for 284 News.
And in international news, recently Florida State Senate's Community Affairs Committee moved to introduce and vote on MIYA'S law to bring tenant safety to the forefront, following the murder of Mia Marcano, a young lady with strong Virgin Islands ties and heritage. Our very own Ron Grant exclusively spoke with Delegate Candy Mundo King out of the state of Virginia on her filing of the law. Take a look.
I do believe lawmakers are at the point where they are ready to turn this into law, but like most things, advocacy is needed. We have great patrons in the Senate. The president pro temp of the Senate, Senator Louise Louise Lucas, is a patron of this law. And she and I have had conversations about it. And she's a mother and a grandmother and someone who is very passionate about keeping young people safe. So I do believe that the House and the Senate will do the right thing and send this to the governor. But we need support. We need support from folks to call and say, I support MIYA'S law. Please support House Bill 160.
Now the family of Mia Marcano have demonstrated immense strength through their unimaginable grief. I have to talk about the strength of Mia's family to mobilize in the way that they have been able to gracefully do so. There is the Mia Marcano Foundation and MIYA'S Law, all led by her family. When you think of the American dream and the foundations by which the United States was built, what does the Marcano family represent to you?
The Marcano family represents strength that is just very hard to describe. And I will be honest with you, when I learned of this story and I prayed for the Marcano family, and when we learned of what happened with Mia, I thought to myself as a mom, I'm the mom of an 18-year-old, an 11-year-old, and a soon-to-be 10-year-old. And I thought, if this happened to my baby, I don't know if I would be able to get up out of the bed in the morning. And not only is Mia's family getting up every day, they're using their tragedy to protect others. And they are just an absolute inspiration to me and to so many in our community who have faced tragedy. And they are now an example. The Marcano family is showing that we can take our tragedy and turn it into protection for someone else. So they are an absolute inspiration for me, both personally as a mom and as a legislator. The tremendous work the family and Jody, who is on the board of the Mia Marcano Foundation, the work that they've done on the legislative end has just been first rate all the way through. So both personally an inspiration to me, and professionally just a standard for how to create and move legislation through the process.
When we get back, the government is introducing a new bill to make food security a priority in the BVI.
Live stream cable TV is here with CCT Live. Access over 80 channels that you can watch either at home or when you're on the go. And don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Rewind and watch in your own time. Come to CCT today and ask about our 1-month free trial offer. CCT Live. Bring it home.
The wait is over. CCT Fire is here. Experience ultra-fast downloads, seamless streaming, and even more reliable connectivity on an all-new fire-blazing super-fast CCT Fiber network. CCT Fire. Bring it home and upgrade today.
Is business slow? Cash flow down? Hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Brilliant Hands and Minds tutoring services, one-on-one tutorials in math and English, intense homework assistance, academic enrichment, school projects, effective communication and public speaking development, sign language for adults and children on Saturdays only. Registered with the Virgin Islands High School Certificate Program, Brilliant Hands and Minds can help you too. Offering intense curriculum-based training to help you or your loved ones get their high school diploma. It's time to make your family's education a #1 priority. Hurry, space is limited. Brilliant Hands and Minds Learning Center. We are the trained education professionals.
Welcome back to 284 News. During the speech from the throne on Tuesday, January 18th, His Excellency the Governor, Mr. John J. Rankin, stated that the government will introduce the Virgin Islands Food Security and Sustainability Bill, which revises and consolidates most of the territory's agriculture and fisheries legislation. At the 4th session of the 4th House of Assembly, government set a mandate to review and modernize existing agriculture and fisheries legislation to establish a harmonized framework for the sectors. Governor Rankin said the bill will establish the Virgin Islands Agriculture and Fisheries Authority to be the lead support in the future development of the agriculture and fisheries industries in the Virgin Islands. The governor stated that once the Virgin Islands Food Security and Sustainability Bill is enacted, government will begin consolidating and revising the regulations to support the primary legislation. This is necessary to develop sustainable agriculture and fisheries to support the needs of the people of the Virgin Islands and further strengthen the tourism sector, supermarkets, restaurants, and the cruise and yachting industries, the governor said. Meanwhile, Minister for Fisheries and Agriculture, Dr. the Honorable Natalio D. Wheatley, said he was grateful to introduce his first bill and is thankful to the officers of the Ministry and the Department of Agriculture and Fisheries for their hard work which has gotten it this far. We have had so many meetings on this bill already, but we will have additional meetings in preparation to come to the House of Assembly to have a thorough debate and to go through the bill line by line in the committee stage to make sure we have the best bill possible, Honorable Wheatley said. Consequently, the government is inviting fishers, farmers, and stakeholders to the following public meetings to discuss the bill. To view the bill, visit the Department of Agriculture and Fisheries page on the government's website at bvi.gov.vg or bvi.gov.vg/GOAF. Comments can also be emailed to mec@gov.vg. That's it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for daily news updates at 284media.com. And like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Nia Douglas. I'll see you again tomorrow as we deliver your daily dose of local, regional, and international content. 284 News, your source for honest and impartial news right here on 284 Media. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Have a great evening.